Well, might as well to set up the tripod, get the camera rolling. Little something for the big screen. Turn it up. I'll leave a comment. From here to Middle Tennessee, geographical center or something for sure. Shop dogs. Out of order was for 40 pieces, 5/8 round bar. No, it wasn't. 3/4 inch round bar, 7 1/2 inches long, 40 pieces. Let's get that done. Y'all leave a comment, man. That's that 4x6 bandsaw right there. And we'll jig up another one there. Let it saw. Y'all see that? That's real time right there. About 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. I done cut that in two. Little bandsaw action over on the other side of the room. Air conditioning on the floor wall up there. Hot and humid outside. That's about it. Enjoy the show. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Well, I'll just show you. I turned that circus cart sideways. Well, you get you one of them bandsaws, set it to making a saw cut for you. Makes the cut, trips the little on and off switch to off position, part falls off. using some time on the other side of the shop to be doing something else. Just saying. The reason for the shot, the picture, what you're seeing, the reason for that is little hand winch. Dave from up there in Wheatfield, Dave done already handed that off to me, and I've done put it in use here to build this scale. Actually, it's full size to me. Circus wagon. I'll show you how it works. Thanks, Dave, for sure, man. Wheatfield is what I'm talking about. I done already indulged me for a minute here on the channel to direct personal to Dave. Is I done got them pictures of you built that cart kit. Good job, man. Good looking engine. A super good looking engine you got there. Good job on that thing, on all your equipment. Thumbs up. Great job. Thanks, man. Thanks. That's cool. And well, I got some mail the other day to thank my persons that I have met in these YouTube era, to be handed off some a gift of maple syrup. Well, I'm not going to be remembering a lot of names, but I remember the syrup. Delicious. To the point of went to the extra point on packaging their syrup to use a glass bottle. I thought that was worthy of merit. Label was quite very good layout. Top-notch operation right there. Add an order. It done already said 40 pieces. That's a 4-0. That's that 3/4 inch crossways there. Round bar. 10/18 somewhere in there. 7.5 inches long. Kind of deburr them corners right there, all the way around. Drill a hole in one end of each piece to accept a 3/16 by like 1.5, I think, inch cotter key. Deburr the holes, top and bottom. One end only. Job shop. a little bit of was cut with a one of them CNC things. You can see the cutting tip. You can see the where it started at on the inside. It's a real good job, but it had a little bit of slag on it. So I run it on a belt sander and catch that edge right there on the next operation, and that's the way it comes. This right here is what will be in that box over there. So, and that's the new style right there. That's quality piece of material. It's 1/4 inch thick. It's got a 3/8 hole in it, 1 inch square, weldable tolerances. And when this batch is finished, then I'll start on these axle and camfer the edge right there so it don't have no burr on it. Oh yeah. In order to get that, in order to cut these little things off on the end of that 1/2 inch bolt right there, that's about a 1/2 inch long right there. And then the way I do that, I got a piece of angle iron chucked up there in the bandsaw 4x6. So, and what I do is I run that bolt from the other side out this way here. It's got a nut on the back of it back there. And, okay, and I run that out like that right there, and I take the ruler. I take the rule. I'm going to use this rule right here. And I'm going to measure it by adjusting that nut on the bolt in the back. And at a 1/2 inch right there, and then show you what I do on the back side there in order to hold all that straight, so you can saw it off, tighten that up on the back side right there. It locks it in place right there, and saw it off. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's one of them Harbor Freight blades. They use it down there on the end of the rack down there. I think that's a 64.5 inch blade. That's 18 tooth, I'm sure. I always get that cheap one in the blue box. Seems to work pretty good for me. Just saying. And not to be a total waste of time to sit here and watch the thing saw off, I'll get on with my project. you know, on this welding cart kit item, I guess, you know, catered to a young welder, old welder even at that matter of fact, a new to welding buyer of a welding machine and was looking for a project, you know, to weld something up. And, you know, like one time, even myself thinking about back at it about right now, is I ordered a set of plans one time. You know, it's like $2.50, I'm sure at the time, on how to build a four-wheel trailer. I never did build it, but I still got the plans. This being in the same category, catered to a new welder, regardless of age, and it's quarter-inch thick. But the new upgrade of this design as compared to my older design of just a block of steel welded onto the front of the axle, this kind of complements the design of overall being square. So, but this will be the new design that comes in this kit. And then you come back to this product to retrieve your bolt that has now been cut to the correct length in this jig here. Every one of them will be exactly the same. You know, no need for a stop or anything, just measure it, and that's what we got. So I'm just saying, works. Thanks for watching now. I'll leave a comment, I subscribe, a thumbs up helps the channel. I pass it on now. Well, you know, the pivot up at the top plate and all, you know, the front down tubes they're a quarter-inch shorter than the back ones. I'd take up for that swivel thickness up there. That's that new style handle right there. You know, looking backwards at that wheel, kind of like that. Well, you get all the parts to make this, just welding, to the point of adding the two plug wells and the short axles on each side to add that element to the welding skills. 4 plug wells required. It'd have been much easier to make a axle go from one side to the other, but you would have lost that practice. Just saying. That don't include no shipping or nothing. I ain't much on that shipping, but I can probably get one to you somehow. If you look at it kind of sideways, you know, up and down, what I made today, little part right up there. Just saying. Well, the way I looked at it, you know, I just go ahead and build this thing. And then adjust it later. Just saying. I'm here in Middle Tennessee, and they say it's a geographical center or something. And they call me Sharp Dog Sam here on YouTube. Now, y'all leave a comment if you want to. I subscribe, thumbs up, pass it on to a friend.